On-screen text boldly declares, "Conquest in the Caucasus." Animated battles rage across the map, showing territorial expansion and key victories. Sunlight floods the Grand Hall, alive with the soft rustle of silk and hushed diplomatic whispers. Correspondence between Murad III and Queen Elizabeth I sparks a flurry of activity, hinting at a significant alliance. Alliance with England flashes on the screen, underscoring the significance of the unfolding events. Animated depictions showcase ornate letters exchanged and detailed trade agreements signed, cementing the alliance. The bustling Istanbul marketplace is fraught with economic turmoil. On-screen text declares, "Economic turmoil. Rising prices ignite unrest among the Janissaries. The harem basks in sunlight, its opulence a testament to its sway over Ottoman politics." Words materialize before us, harem politics. The story of Safiye Sultan begins to unfold. We see the threads of her influence entangling Murad III. The screen illuminates with an animated depiction of Murad III's patronage. Text appears on screen. Cultural patronage. In the heart of Topkapi Palace, a heavy silence marks the end of Murad III's reign. Under the title, Succession and Tragedy. Animated shadows flicker ominously across the palace chambers, revealing the dark events about to unfold. The visual depicts the execution of Murad III's sons, a stark reflection of the ruthless realities of Ottoman succession. The camera pans over the Hagia Sophia, highlighting its architectural grandeur. The view shifts to Murad III's tomb, a testament to legacy. Legacy appears on screen, emphasizing the historical impact. The camera lingers on the architectural contributions. In a dimly lit archive room, a historian is surrounded by towering stacks of aged documents, their face lit by the glow of a monitor. The monitor displays expert insight as the historian dives deep into the past. A split screen shows archival footage juxtaposed with the historian's analysis, each frame a portal to another time. The historian discusses the enduring effects of a specific reign. Ottoman outposts rise against the horizon, challenging Portuguese dominance. The screen displays expansion in East Africa. Ottoman ships patrol the East African coast, asserting control. Fortifications stand guard, projecting power. The Janissary barracks erupts into chaos as Janissaries riot. On-screen text flashes, Janissary unrest. The devalued coinage becomes a symbol of the economic grievances fueling their rage. Inside Topkapi Palace, Murad III stands amidst the splendor, his actions foreshadowing an era of decay. Beside him, Shemsi Pasha is standing, embodying the growing corruption. At a distance, officials stand with disappointment and alienation on their faces. On-screen text flashes, corruption and favoritism. An animated depiction unfolds, highlighting Taqiyuddin's pivotal role in propelling astronomical studies forward. Advancements in science flashes on the screen, illuminating the magnitude of the era's scientific progress. The observatory comes to life, its array of astronomical instruments symbolizing Murad's crucial support. Inside Topkapi Palace, a calligrapher's artistry unfolds, with the words, "Artistic pursuits" gracing the screen. The Siyari Nebi comes to life, its vibrant colors and elaborate details capturing the eye. Masterpieces emerge, each stroke a testament to skill and passion. The battlefield erupts with animated clashes as Ottoman forces collide with Habsburg armies. Text overlays the scene. Long war skirmishes. The animated conflict intensifies, highlighting the exorbitant toll on Ottoman resources. A brief animation unfolds, depicting Morocco's resurgence and independence. Words appear. Moroccan independence. Morocco breaks free from Ottoman vassalage. In the heart of Topkapi Palace, a somber fate descends as Mehmed III's 19 brothers face their execution. Darkness drapes the scene, long shadows stretching across archival depictions of the palace. The fratricide. Securing the throne, the on-screen text speaks of ruthless power. The battlefield explodes with animated life, revealing the Battle of Conquests. Animated battle maps highlight the intricate dance of troop movements and strategic deployments. Reenactments burst onto the screen, vividly capturing the brutal clash of armies. Words appear, proclaiming Victoria Kerestes, Sultan's triumph. Maps of Anatolia lay spread across a large table, each highlighting the flames of rebellion. Archival images flicker on a nearby screen, each frame a testament to the Jalali rebellions. The screen declares, Jalali rebellions. Internal unrest. Sunlight bathes the royal chambers as Mehmed III receives envoys from Elizabethan England. Royal seals change hands, each exchange laden with unspoken significance. Portraits of Queen Elizabeth I and Mehmed III observe from opposing walls, their painted gazes weaving a silent narrative. Inside the opulent harem, the power of Hamdan Sultan shapes the court's destiny. Portraits of Hamdan Sultan dominate the walls, emblems of her pervasive control. The text appears, the harem's influence. The mosque stands, a testament to faith, bathed in the soft glow of day. Artisans meticulously restore the mosque's intricate details, preserving its spiritual essence. The faithful gather, their devotion echoing through the sacred space during religious ceremonies. On-screen text proclaims, Patron of faith, religious devotion. Shadows stretch across the opulent interior of Topkapi Palace, heavy with somber light. Archival images of the palace flicker, revealing its past grandeur. Mehmed III's face, pale and drawn, reflects his failing health. Inside the Hagia Sophia, Mehmed III's burial commences. The Hagia Sophia stands tall. The screen displays legacy and succession. The camera sweeps across Anatolia's desolate expanse, unveiling the deep wounds inflicted by the Jalali revolts. A stark split screen contrasts Anatolia's former glory with its present economic devastation. Text appears on the screen. Economic fallout. Amidst the fervor of preparation for the long Turkish war, Ottoman soldiers train with unwavering resolve, their sweat mirroring the intensity of the challenges ahead. Maps of intricate military campaigns lie spread across wooden tables, each detail illuminated by the flickering glow of oil lamps, highlighting the strategic complexities of the impending conflict. The words, military challenges appear, looming over the scene like a prophecy. The council chambers vibrate with life, filled with hushed whispers and frantic scribbles, as Mehmed III surveys the scene. Animated diagrams float in the air, illustrating the intricacies of Ottoman strategy. Echoes of past councils flicker like memories, a silent testament to the empire's enduring legacy. Decision-making appears boldly, encapsulating the weight of the moment. Jai R falls under Habsburg siege, a pivotal fortress now contested. The battlefield erupts with intense conflict, a maelstrom of clashing steel and desperate struggles. The imposing fortifications crumble under relentless assault, a testament to the brutal cost of war. On-screen text emerges. Losses and setbacks. Under the scorching sun, Nikopol faces the relentless siege of Ottoman forces. Smoke rises from the city walls, signaling the intensity of the attack. Maps appear, revealing strategic vulnerabilities. The city falls, exposing critical weaknesses within the Ottoman Empire. The archive reveals the reign of Mehmed III through historical documents and records. Manuscripts fill the screen, revealing the secrets of the past. Maps of old territories and kingdoms are spread out, showing ancient boundaries. Official letters bear the weight of history, their seals unbroken. English merchants celebrate newfound trade privileges aboard a ship, challenging Spanish naval dominance. Maps display naval engagements and trade routes, showcasing the shift in power. Trade and naval power appears on screen, a declaration of England's rising influence. Sunlight drenches the opulent halls of Topkapi Palace, illuminating portraits of Safiye Sultan. Her portraits stand as silent witnesses to the unfolding court intrigue. The weight of centuries of tradition hangs heavy in the air. On-screen text declares, "Breaking tradition." Ahmed I. Embark on a mesmerizing journey through the Ottoman Empire with Ahmed I, the Blue Mosque Sultan who ended fratricide. A vibrant exploration of Sultan Ahmed I's transformative 14-year reign from December 22, 1603, to his death on November 22, 1617. Born on April 18, 1590, in Manisa to Sultan Mehmed III and Handan Sultan, Ahmed ascended the throne at just 13, inheriting an empire grappling with the long Turkish War and internal unrest. His reign marked a historic shift as he abolished the brutal Ottoman tradition of royal fratricide, sparing his brother Mustafa, who later became Mustafa I, a decision influenced by his mother and the empire's evolving politics. As noted by historian Baki Tezcan, this humane act set a precedent for future sultans, reshaping Ottoman succession. Ahmed's most iconic legacy is the Blue Mosque in Istanbul, completed in 1616, a masterpiece of Islamic architecture, with its 6 slender minarets, vast dome, and 20 shimmering Iznik tiles. Commissioned to rival Hagia Sophia and solidify his piety, per Encyclopedia Britannica. Designed by architect Sedefkar Mehmed Aga, it remains a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Turkey's cultural jewel. Militarily, Ahmed faced challenges. The long Turkish War ended with the 1606 Treaty of Zsitvaterak, a stalemate with the Habsburgs that halted Ottoman expansion in Europe, per the Cambridge History of Turkey. In the east, he resumed wars against the Safavids, losing Tabriz in 1605, but regaining Baghdad by 1612, though campaigns strained the treasury, as Osmanlı Araştırmaları details. Domestically, Ahmed quelled the Jalali rebellions in Anatolia, deploying Grand Vizier Kuyuku Murad Pasha to crush insurgents with ruthless efficiency, executing thousands by 1610, per Journal of Ottoman Studies. Diplomatically, he maintained ties with England, continuing Murad III's trade agreements, and sent envoys to the Dutch Republic, fostering commercial links, as recorded in State Papers Foreign. A devout Sunni, Ahmed was a poet and scholar, penning verses under the pseudonym Bati and patronizing calligraphers, while his court supported miniaturists, producing works like the Süleymaniye, per Topkapi Palace archives. His harem, led by Kösem Sultan, one of the most influential women in Ottoman history, bore him 13 children, including future sultans Osman II and Murad IV. Ahmed's personal life was marked by devotion to his faith. He banned alcohol in Istanbul and restored religious endowments, though his youth and reliance on viziers drew criticism from chroniclers like Mustafa Safi. Health-wise, Ahmed battled smallpox in 1612 and died at 27, likely from typhus or gastritis in Topkapi Palace, as Hammer Purgstall suggests, leaving the throne to Mustafa I. Buried in a mausoleum beside the Blue Mosque, his tomb reflects his legacy of piety and grandeur. Despite fiscal strains and military setbacks, Ahmed's reign stabilized the empire, with his architectural and humanitarian contributions enduring, as History Today notes. This 15-minute video, enriched with stunning visuals of the Blue Mosque, archival maps, and insights from Britannica and Middle Eastern studies captivates history lovers, offering a deep dive into a young sultan's vision, from ending fratricide to crafting an architectural marvel. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Ottoman epics. Journey into the twilight of the Ottoman Empire with Ahmed II. The caged sultan's struggle in a waning empire. A compelling exploration of Sultan Ahmed II's brief yet tumultuous reign from June 22, 1691, to his death on February 6, 1695. Born on February 25, 1643, or possibly August 1, 1642, in Constantinople's Topkapi Palace to Sultan Ibrahim I and Hatice Muazzez Sultan, Ahmed II spent nearly 43 years confined in the cafes, the palace's cage, a gilded prison for princes to prevent succession disputes. As noted in Osman's Dream by Caroline Finkel, ascending the throne at 48 after his brother Suleiman II's death, Ahmed inherited an empire battered by the War of the Holy League, Austria, Poland, Venice. His reign began disastrously with the Battle of Slankamen on August 19, 1691, where Habsburg commander Louis William, dubbed Turkin Louis, crushed Ottoman forces, killing 20, including Grand Vizier Köprülü Fazıl Mustafa Pasha, the last of the illustrious Köprülü dynasty, per Encyclopedia Britannica. This bloodiest battle of the century crippled Ottoman military prestige and subsequent losses. Oradia in 1692 and Gula in 1695 shrank Ottoman Hungary to a sliver east of the Tisza River, centered on Timi, Ora, as detailed in Austria's Wars of Emergence. The Venetians seized Chios in 1694 and attacked Crete in 1692, while revolts simmered in Syria, Hejaz, and Iraq per Daily Saba. Ahmed, shaped by decades of isolation, lacked the autonomy to counter these setbacks, remaining a puppet of his courtiers, as Britannica notes. Yet, he pursued reforms, introducing the Malakane lifelong tax farm system to stabilize finances and adjusting taxes to ease war-burdened subjects, per Journal of Ottoman Studies. He encouraged Turkmen tribal settlement in Anatolia and Syria to curb land administration abuses, showing administrative intent despite his constraints. Culturally, Ahmed was a gifted calligrapher, poet and musician, fluent in Arabic and Persian, and penned Qurans, reflecting his sensitive temperament, as All About Turkey highlights. His navy, under Mezamorda Hussein Pasha, clashed with Venetians off Chios in February 1695, but Ahmed died days before news of the engagement, likely from illness, exacerbated by grief over territorial losses, at Edirne Palace. Married to Rabia Sultan, his beloved Haseki and the last of her rank, Ahmed fathered twins Ibrahim and Selim, born 1692, and daughters Asiye, Atike, and Hatice, most dying young, per bu mülkün kadın sultanları. He also cherished his niece Gulsum Sultan as a daughter, buried in Süleymaniye Mosque beside Suleiman the Magnificent. His tomb marks a reign of resilience amid decline. This 14-minute video, weaving dramatic visuals, maps, and insights from Britannica and Daily Saba, immerses history enthusiasts in Ahmed II's tragic saga, Sultan caged by circumstance, striving to steer a faltering empire. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Ottoman Chronicles. Ahmed III, the Tulip-era Sultan of Art and Reform. Ottoman Empire history. Step into the vibrant and transformative world of the Ottoman Empire with Ahmed III. the Tulip-era Sultan of art and reform, a captivating 15-minute journey through the 27-year reign of Sultan Ahmed III, who ruled from August 22, 1703 to his abdication on October 1, 1730. Born on December 30, 1673, in Hacıoğlu Pazarcık, Dobruja, to Sultan Mehmed IV and Gülnüş Sultan, an ethnic Greek originally named Evmenia Voria, Ahmed ascended the throne at 29 following his brother Mustafa II's abdication, inheriting an empire recovering from the War of the Holy League's losses, per Encyclopedia Britannica. His early reign focused on stabilizing power, particularly by appeasing the powerful janissaries who had elevated him, though his control over them remained limited, as noted in Osman's Dream by Caroline Finkel. Appointing Grand Vizier Çorlulu Ali Pasha, Ahmed benefited from administrative reforms, including treasury innovations that curbed rival factions and bolstered governance, per Journal of Ottoman Studies. From 1718 to 1730, the empire flourished under the Tulip era, a golden age of cultural and economic prosperity led by Grand Vizier Nevşehirli Damat Ibrahim Pasha and Ahmed's daughter, Fatma Sultan, who, with her husband Ibrahim, directed government policies. Named for the obsession with tulip cultivation, this era saw lavish festivals, European-inspired architecture, and the first Ottoman printing press in 1727, established by Ibrahim Mutafarrika, printing 17 works by 1730 as detailed in the Ottoman Empire, 1922. Ahmed's diplomacy shone with the 1718 Treaty of Passarowitz, ending wars with Austria and Venice, securing Belgrade, but ceding the Banat and parts of Wallachia, per Britannica. He maintained peace with Russia and signed a 1724 treaty with Persia, though conflicts resumed after Shah Ashraf's rise, leading to losses in Tabriz and Azerbaijan, as Encyclopedia Iranica records. Culturally, Ahmed was a polymath, an accomplished calligrapher trained by Hafez Osman, a poet under the pen name Nekip, and a patron of arts, commissioning illuminated manuscripts and miniature paintings per Topkapi Palace archives. His love for history and poetry enriched court life, while his construction projects, like the Fountain of Ahmed III at Topkapi, showcased Baroque influences. Personally, Ahmed fathered over 30 children with consorts like Ematullah Kadun and Mihrisha Kadun, though his harem's influence, led by Gülnüş Sultan until her 1715 death, shaped palace dynamics. Per Leslie Peirce's The Imperial Harem, his reign faced challenges. The 1703 Edirne incident, a Janissary-led revolt, tested his early rule, and the 1730 Patrona Halil rebellion, sparked by economic discontent and anti-Tulip-era sentiment, forced his abdication in favor of Mahmud I. Exiled to the Cafes, Ahmed died on July 1, 1736, at 62, likely from illness, and was buried in Yeni Valide Mosque, per Hammer Pergstall. His legacy endures in the Tulip era's cultural renaissance and reforms, despite military setbacks and internal unrest, as History Today notes. This video, blending vivid animations, archival visuals, and insights from daily Saba and Middle Eastern studies, captivates history enthusiasts on MK Innovates AI, offering a deep dive into a sultan's artistic vision and the empire's opulent yet fragile era. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more historical epics. The skyline of Istanbul unfolds, a serene backdrop to the turmoil to come. Archival images flicker to life, depicting the Patrona Halil Rebellion, a city in chaos. Before the assembled court, Mahmud I is crowned Sultan. A majestic coronation ceremony unfolds, marking the ascension of Mahmud I. On the vast battlefield, a historical reenactment of the Russo-Turkish War begins. The animated map vividly displays Ottoman gains, highlighting the war's strategic shifts. The Russo-Turkish War. Recapturing Azov and Belgrade words flash across the screen, capturing a pivotal moment in history. Mahmud I stands tall, surveying the assembled foreign dignitaries, sunlight illuminating the solemn occasion. The arched windows flood the chamber with light, revealing the gravity etched on the faces of those present. The Treaty of Belgrade, a diplomatic triumph. The signing of the Treaty of Belgrade commences in the Grand Chamber. An animated map showcases Mahmud's relentless campaigns against Persia, visually charting the expansion of Ottoman influence. Inside Topkapi Palace, Mahmud I sits on his throne, a figure of authority amidst the splendor. With sweeping gestures, Mahmud I delegates governance to his viziers, entrusting them with the empire's fate. Hekimolu Ali Pasha spearheads the modernization of the navy, ushering in a new era of maritime power. On-screen text proclaims, "Delegation of power, viziers and reforms." Bathed in sunlight, Mahmud I sits at his desk, quill in hand, lost in the art of poetry. Towering bookshelves surround him, filled with parchment scrolls bearing his elegant verses. Reveal examples of his poetic mastery, penned under the name Sebkati. On-screen text proclaims, "The Poetic Sultan, Mahmud I as Sebkati." Under the radiant sun, the Çağlıoğlu bath showcases its majestic architecture, its intricate details shimmering. Words materialize across the screen. Patron of the arts. Architectural contributions. The Hagia Sophia gleams anew, showcasing Mahmud's dedication to its restoration. The marble mihrab stands as a testament to religious patronage. The calligraphy studio is filled with light, where illuminated manuscripts adorn the walls, each detail meticulously crafted. Calligraphers work silently at their desks, their movements precise as they bring ancient texts to life. Mahmud stands among the artists, his presence a quiet affirmation of their craft. On screen, a message appears. Cultural enrichment, supporting the arts. The Grand Hall stands in shadows. Mosaics whisper of secrets, and a ruler treads cautiously. A cautious ruler, banning Freemasonry. The scene unfolds within the harem, a world of subtle influences under Saliha Sultan's gaze. On-screen text appears. The Imperial Harem. Subtle influences. Mahmud I sits in the splendor of Topkapi Palace, his gaze sharp as he meets with Koze Bahir Mustafa Pasha. A screen displays trusted advisors, the role of viziers illuminating their critical partnership. Mahmud I winces, his face a canvas of chronic pain. Words materialize, revealing the Sultan's hidden struggles, health challenges, the Sultan's ailments. In the heart of the mosque, Mahmud I collapses during Friday prayers the end of a reign at Topkapi Palace. The final resting place. Mahmud is tomb, adorned with intricate Iznik tiles. The reorganized provincial governance of Istanbul unfolds. The battlefield stretches out, a canvas of chaos where the unease among the Janissaries is almost a tangible presence. Across the scene, stark words appear, looming over the turmoil. Challenges ahead. Janissary unrest. The screen displays historical documents and expert commentary on Mahmud. His legacy, a sultan at a crossroads. Legacy assessed. A sultan at a crossroads. Quotes from Britannica and Middle Eastern studies illuminate the screen. Historical records and scholarly analysis converge, portraying Mahmud's complex reign. The majestic skyline of Istanbul stretches across the horizon. Minarets reaching towards the sky. Domes rise in silhouette against the setting sun. Golden light bathes the city, symbolizing Mahmud's reign. The echoes through the scene. Mahmud died, a poet, a warrior, a sultan.